Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of Dungeon Guild Legends of Calberothe. I'm the resident dungeon master, Seth Hurley. Joining me is Jordan Horne. Go ahead and, I guess, pitch us your character.
Oh my god. I have to go first.
I suppose not.
That's a lot of pressure.
I don't mind going first. I could do it.
Please.
By all means, Jahan VonTrapp, please pitch us your character.
Jahan here. My character for this campaign is a goblin cleric, specifically a trickery cleric who's named Yibs. YBS, that's it. To go into a little bit of his backstory for the first, Yibs is from a large village named Pondwater. Very many a goblin resides within it, but not much is done within it. Very survival focused, very tribal-like mentality. And my boy Yibs is very much of an egoist. He is incredibly self-centered, very hero worship type. So he strikes off on his own to be his own man, try and make a name for himself out in that big wide world of there.
All right, perfect. And then, once again, Jordan Horne.
I am going to be playing a half-elf bard, College of Lore, named Alor. She's from a little town called Willowdale, where she grew up with her family. She really aspires to be like her father, Levi, who was a fantastic bard before her, and she hopes to make him proud one day.
Yeah, perfect. Our story takes place in the realm of Calberothe, on the continent of Chrysela, starting on May 14th, 1137 of the 5th Age. Each age is defined by a massive world event and its resolution. The first age was defined by the creation and following war against the orcs, the result seeing their evil creator defeated and the orcs themselves being integrated into society. The second age was defined by the horrid Necro War and the following fracturing of the Elven Kingdom, and the rest of the ages follow along in that pattern. As I said, we are relatively deep into the 5th Age as we focus in on a sleepy inn at sunset.
Right on. How have I not heard of the Necro Wars?
Pondwater's a small, isolated town, I suppose.
I suppose that's very true.
Who would like to introduce themselves first?
Can we roll for it?
Ooh, that would be a lovely first roll.
Please do.
All right,
Should
what are
we roll
rolling?
Initiative?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Alrighty, let's see. I got a 12 for my initiative roll.
I got a 22.
Well, alright. Guess it's the Alor Power Hour.
Back up, Yibs.
Alor, you wake up maybe as tired, if not more, than when you went to bed. Not that you remember going to bed. As you kind of roll out of bed, you hear a pretty aggressive pounding on your door, and you realize those are the sounds that had been pounding in your groggy dreams. Come on.
Just,
You're due to perform.
yeah, I'll be down in a minute.
You hear him kind of stride off.
All right. Take stock. How do I look?
Scale of 1 to 10, probably a 7.
I am going to start looking around the room for my guitar as I use prestidigitation to fix my hair.
Yeah, you whip it up in shape. You're looking like yourself. How would you describe yourself?
Oh gosh, I guess I never have to stop and really verbally think about what Alor or looks like. I just draw her a lot.
How deep?
Let me look at a picture of my girl and tell you what she looks like. Alor is about 5'5", with her boots on, or with her boots off. With her boots on, she's about 5 foot 5'8".
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. She has shoulder length brown hair with a white streak in her bangs. She wears a teal tunic with the neck and chest cut out. And I a purple jacket with some blue pants and some striking custom boots. She's dressed to perform, as always.
All right. I suppose what does she do?
Find my guitar.
You find it. It's well worn and equally well traveled.
And equally in tune as I try to leave the room and tune it as I'm walking down the stairs.
As you make your way down the stairs, you see there is a looks like the rest of a band kind of waiting for you. Looks like it's comprised of mostly workers here, like just some chambermaids and stuff who are doubling as performers at the bar. You see one's got like a weird, it almost looks like a cello, but it's like thinner and wider. It's made of like a purpley wood. And just kind of everything about this band looks a little strange, like they're from overseas or something. They're not playing with something you're familiar with, but at some point in the last 3 nights you've been here, you signed up for this regardless, and well, I suppose is Alor a woman of her word?
I really do need to pay for that room, so yeah, I am. I'm gonna go up on stage. Hey, you know how to use that thing?
Yeah, I know how to use it. I've been using it for a while. Go ahead and give me perception, Alor. See what the bar's looking like around you.
Alright, perception. That's in 21.
21. As you look around the bar, you see you see the bartender. You see a hostess kind of sitting around by the front. You see a waiter carrying food to, looks like a table of some kind of party over in the corner, and they're laughing and drinking. You see the 21, you see looks like an orc sitting at the bar, hair in a messy top knot. Looks like most of him is pretty dirty. He looks tense, and he's got a sword about as big as him. You see him kind of have a drink, and it doesn't look like he's touched it.
Alright. Gonna keep an eye on that guy. Alright. Did I agree on what I'm playing with this band, or?
You see they look at you and they're like, alright, follow our lead.
Follow, yeah.
Yeah, you hear them start playing a song. It's not one you've heard before. It sounds like it's about just scouring the world in search of someone. In search of someone they've been looking for. The Little House Rule, of which we have a few that we'll go over as they come up. But it's mostly gonna be up to you guys to call out rolling insight. I feel like that's very out of line for me to decide whether you are unsure about something. So if at any point you guys are like, I don't know about this, feel free to just call out that you want to do that.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose, they start playing. Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Oh boy. That's an 18.
Yeah, despite the kind of strange sounds coming out of these people's instruments, you play right along with them. You manage to keep up. It's certainly not your first improv show.
Alright. People like it?
Yeah, you see the party in the corner kind of raises mugs to you and they're cheering. You see they drunkenly try to sing along, but quickly realize they also don't know the song. So then they just kind of sway to the beat happily. Go ahead and give me I guess with your 21 perception, as you look around, you know where you are. You're in Vexfall. That's between Gauntlgrim, the Dwarf Kingdom, and Redwind, the Gnome Kingdom. This bar, the Shambling Alehouse, is staffed entirely by elves.
Okay. So in between the dwarf and the gnome?
Yes.
Why are there all elves here? Alright, do I have a full set I gotta play with these guys, or did I just sign up for a song?
No, you're playing the night.
Oh boy.
And I suppose our next in initiative Yibs, you are a long way from pond water. The furthest you could safely assume a goblin has been from pond water.
Ooh.
Not a lot of you guys leave, and any that do are branded deserters and aren't heard from again.
Yeah, and it's a great thing that hasn't happened with Yibs, of course. Listener, I'm being sarcastic.
It's been some time since you were traveling with anyone. You left you were friends with some hippie elves, some moon elves for a little while, and you left them in sights of other goals, and after all this time you are here, traveling through Vexfall looking for a place for the night. And kind of as you follow this small, not super used road, you stumble upon the Shambling Alehouse. You see there's some horses in the stable and lights and music coming on from inside.
Alrighty. Yibs is going to approach the door, but before he gets all the way to it, just gonna see if he's tall enough to see himself in the window and adjust a few features of himself.
You managed to catch the barren scalp of Yibs.
Alright. He'll take it.
At the very least, you're looking clean.
As he adjusts his outfit, pats down his shoulders, shakes out his boots, any onlookers would see a 3'2" goblin boy of approximately 13 years of age, which is somewhat mature for a goblin that only live up to like 50, 60. Yibs has a dark emerald skin complexion. He has big ears that jut out from either side of his head, which I assume, like cat ears, go up and down based on his mood.
It's strange if they did.
It would be strange if they didn't. Yibs is very bald. He has no hair on the top of his head. He is completely shaven like a Krillin and is dressed in traveler's garb. Very ergonomic, very safe, very understandable. A blue jacket, some pants, big boots for wading in the muck, and a bright red scarf, which is somewhat his trademark.
I hate to interject on a man's introspection of himself,
But of course.
but I believe we discussed that Yibs is not entirely bald.
Ah, goodness.
He has a tuft of hair at the end of his tail.
Goodness me, you are right indeed. Popping out from behind Yibs's form is a slinky rat tail. Very long, very I'm not gonna say malleable because that's not quite the word. Prehensile, I think.
I certainly wouldn't call it malleable.
Here's hoping it's not.
I have shame.
But on the top, yeah, he has a little tuft of like a hair situation on it.
What color?
I'm gonna say like a grayish black, like a salt and pepper kind of grayish black.
I was thinking
Okay.
auburn.
Oh God,
Oh, that's nice.
not Yibs the redhead. He has it bad enough. But yeah, after dusting himself off a little bit, he sticks his hand into his pocket to check for any coin that he might have.
Go ahead and roll me I'll say 2d20 to see how much gold Yibs has on him.
All
How
right,
much
this
gold
is
do I have on me?
this is the roll that decides the night. Let's see. Come on, Yibsy. Ooh, I got a 10 and an 18 for a total of $28.
28 gold ain't bad.
It certainly isn't. I've made do with less, I'm sure.
Anywhere you stayed gave you a meal and a bed for less.
All right. So then I will confidently bust into the door with a hearty smile on my face, before quickly shutting it behind me to not catch a breeze.
So polite.
As always.
Yeah, as you enter, go ahead and give me perception.
Alrighty. Scan around the room, and I get a Ooh, I rolled a 2 for a total of 7 with my perception. The light in here is a little bit too strong for my eyes.
Yeah, your big eyes have not taken kindly to the sudden shift from dark to light. As you walk in, you're trying to look around, you stumble into like the hostess pedestal.
Ooh, never what you want to do.
Oh, hi. Hi, can we get you situated? Are you okay?
Yeah, hi. I'm just passing through here. My name is I'm Yibs. Good to meet ya.
Oh, it's good to meet you too. Yeah, no. The adjusting to the light's a little difficult sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't have dark vision. Huh. Never mind. It's been a long trip and I've been walking in the night for a while. Say, what would do you guys have lodgings here?
We do. We have a couple vacancies left.
Alrighty. How much can I put up for a room and board for the night?
It'll be 5 gold for a meal in a room.
Yibs is gonna do a big dramatic gulp and then shift through his pockets. Say, I've got 4 gold. You think that'll do it?
I think so. I'll have to try to sneak you the bread with the meal, but I'll do my best.
You're too kind. And then I'm gonna put down 4 gold on the table.
Alright, yeah. She, I guess, I don't know if they have registers. I guess she pockets it. It's an honor system.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, would you like to unload in your room? Or there's plenty of seats at the bar tonight.
Yeah, here. Yibs is gonna unload his traveler's pack, which is just absolutely stuffed with crap. He's got like a change of clothes in there. He's got his thieves' tools. He doesn't have his amulet in there. That he keeps, or not his amulet, his his statuette. But he's like, I'm gonna roll this upstairs and then I'll be right back down. Yeah, it seems like a lively night.
All right, yeah, that's room 6. And she tosses you a key.
He's going to let's see. Let me roll a dex save to see if I catch the key. Does a 14 do it?
Yeah, you catch the key. She's not pitching at you.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Then I'll just do a little run up, crack the door open. I assume the room looks decent enough.
Yeah, there's looks like 2 beds. Go ahead and give me perception once you get in here.
Alrighty, let's see what I
2
got.
beds, a trunk.
That was a nat 1 on perception. You would think I'm bad at it, but I actually have a +5.
Yeah, as you get in here, you realize you're going back from light to dark. You can't see again.
Yeah, Yibs goes blind when walking in through the door frame. Some form of curse, I imagine.
Yeah, you stumble your way into the room.
He's gonna lay his pack on what he thinks is the bed, only for it to end up being the trash bin in the corner of the room. And then after another pat off, and he's gonna hang his signature weapon, the hook with rope, on the coat hook, and then start heading back downstairs.
All right, yeah. You make your way back downstairs. Where are you headed? Are you sitting at the bar? Or?
I am indeed.
All right, yeah. You sit down. The only other guy there is the aforementioned orc.
I'll look around. How's the band doing?
Band's doing good. Band's doing real good.
Hey, all right. Good job for the band.
You see the only person not dressed up in staff clothes seems to be looking around at the other bandmates kind of frequently to try to keep up with what they're doing, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's not music you've heard before, but if it'd be a shorter list to name the music you have.
Yeah, I mean, this is no sticks on hollow logs, but I guess it's decent enough.
This is not goblin music.
No, not quite. Yibs will look over to the bartender, gesture with his 4-fingered hand. Say, barkeep, you guys got a specialty, or should I just be ordering the same swill that I get everywhere else? And then I'm gonna do a little wink.
I mean, I guess that depends. How into swill are you?
All right. And I'll put a gold on the table and slide it over to him.
Very generous. And he winks at you and goes and he pours you a glass. He slides it in front of you.
How big is this glass? How big are we talking?
I'd say it's a good sized glass, like probably like 7 inches or so. I don't know if that's big. I don't have a ruler. It's a good size. It's a human sized mug.
I was about to say, yeah, Yibs is gonna look at this drink, which is probably 5% of his body weight, and say, "Thank you so kindly," and then start like worriedly sipping from it. Not worried about anything in general, just worried about drinking this whole thing. As he keeps staring around the room looking for anything that catches his eye.
As you drink, you hear someone else enter the bar. You see a short, stout individual kind of march in with her cloak over her head. Looks like it's a bright green cloak covering up leather armor with oxidized copper colored armor.
Ooh.
Or I guess trim on the armor rather. She sits down between you and the orc. You see she drops like a fairly heavy like hand hammer, kind of like a Thor kind of hammer on the bar.
On the bar. As someone who has a complex about these kind of things, Yibs can naturally determine the height of any individual at only a glance. How tall is this short-statured person? Yibs, who is very conscious of his being 3'2", makes his best guess at anybody he comes in contact with, and if he is taller than them, the air of superiority that he holds is sickening, to be fair.
I hope you know, when I made the decision to make Alor taller, I thought of Yibs.
I would have it no other way.
It crushes you to see that she clears you at 4'6".
Yibs takes another swill of his drink and looks over at the stranger. Say, you've got a mighty mallet there. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, you see she kind of holds up a finger to the bartender, like asking for one. Then she turns over to you. They're not the one I'm after. Mind your own.
After? What are you, like a bounty hunter? Sorry, are you like a bounty hunter? Yibs is gonna lean in and say it.
A bounty hunter. Like I said, mind your own.
Because if you were looking for work, I'm actually fantastic and a little scrap. So if you needed a partner while you're hunting these bounties...
Maradan, mind your own.
Yibs is gonna blink a couple of times. What did you just say?
But your ear's not big enough. Mind your own.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Mara bless you, and he's just kind of go look at her.
Like I fucking sneezed.
All right, fine.
You see she turns back to the orc. Hey, when I'm done my drink and you're finished with yours, we're going in. You've been running long enough. You see he just kind of sighs and doesn't really look at his drink still. I didn't do anything. Your affiliates, they done quite a number. And I'm done running. Chase you all the way from Stone Shade. That's quite a distance. You're coming in.
Just very closely, like, say, and lean over to the orc. Are you the one with the bounty?
Are you looking to poach my grab?
I mean, I'm just saying I could maybe help you out. Let's say we split it 50-50.
I don't need your help. I'm a scout corps. I don't... Fuck off. Let me do my job.
Yibs will put his ale down on the table and just kind of like bob on his chair a little bit and keep an eye on the two of those to see where it goes.
Look, we saw you fleeing the scene. You're in big trouble. You're the only one left to prosecute, you know that? Not a single other one of you left made it. Every one of them dropped like flies. Gauntlgarm will have your head. Earthcoat's gonna have your head. Up with you. You see the orc stays sitting.
I'll lean over and go, at least let the man finish his drink. Like, come on now.
You're a terrible... I told him to finish his drink. You gonna eavesdrop or not? Make up your mind. Bugger and rat.
You're just gonna do another double blink and go, see, listen, I swear you said something about Mara there.
Who the hell?
You talking about that?
No one said nothing about Mara.
Damn it.
Who's Mara? Your godforsaken cousin? I don't know her.
Alright, scratch you off the list.
Yeah, I'd thank you to do just that.
One of these days I'll find someone. So, she's looking over at this orc. Her hammer is on the table. Is it closer to me or the orc?
I guess it's closer to you.
Alright. Does it look like something that I could, like, lift? Or is it maybe too heavy?
Go ahead and give me investigation.
I'll take it. Ooh, that's a 19 investigation check.
You could pick it up. It's not going to be graceful. This thing is not... It's made for someone who's been working with it.
Okay. And in a what might possibly be a second investigation check, can I give her like a once-over to see if she has any other weapons on her?
We can just carry on your first investigation check.
Okay.
Looking at her, you see that she's got looks like a sleeve with a javelin on her back and a knife at her hip.
Okay.
And along that, you see she has a copper wolf emblem kind of emblazing front of her hip pauldrons. What's the little hip armor?
I know what you're talking about. The little flappers.
Her central waist armor. Yeah.
Do I recognize the wolf?
You do not.
All right.
Alor, I guess give me perception. See if you're catching all this.
Alright. Perception. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, first one of the campaign.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, you look over, you're seeing all this, and managing to keep up with your performance at that. Yeah, you see what appears to be a goblin, though you've never seen a green one before.
What's the normal color?
Yeah, as rare as they are on Calberothe, you've seen your, I guess, fair share of orange goblins. And this guy's got bigger ears and a bigger tail.
So I'm just keeping up with watching them. Alright, good. How I'm playing all night, do I get breaks?
Yeah, you get a break every now and then.
Alright. Yeah, we're taking a break between sets. Yeah, no, I think I got it. I don't know if I need to see what we're really doing. I'm gonna go get a drink. And
Alright.
I'm gonna choose not to insert myself near the orc or the lady. I guess I'm choosing next to the goblin, which I might regret.
Yeah, you sit yourself down next to old Yibs.
And I flag over to the bartender for one.
Yeah, you see he kind of looks you up and down and unenthusiastically slides you over a drink.
Thank you.
He does not respond.
Yeah. Or picks up the mug and starts drinking and turns and sees Yibs looking at her.
Shit, how did you know?
I could feel it.
It has two big, orbular, round, red eyes, pure red, and they're just boring a hole in Alor's head.
I'm gonna look forward at the bar and then put down my mug and turn and look back at him. Hey there.
Ah. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Your music was pretty cool up there. Good job.
Thanks. Yeah, don't really know who those guys are. Not really my taste.
Dang, you gelled pretty well. I would have thought you were a member of the band if you had the uniform.
I don't really like. What are they wearing? Oh yeah, they're wearing staff fits.
They're wearing the like all black kitchen
Seth.
outfits.
You said that, yeah, all of all of these people are elves. What do I, like, I've been staying at this tavern for the past 3 days. Has it been, like, the same staff the whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe this may be your, or perhaps formerly least panicked moment and kind of crossing over with your soberest.
I'll take care of that.
Yeah, all right. I just want to take a little bit of a closer look, I guess, at the insides of this establishment that I've been at.
Yeah, go ahead and give me investigation.
That's a 13.
Yeah, looking around, it looks, pretty much akin to any bar you've been in the Elven Kingdoms.
Uh-huh. Hey, we're in the... Are we in the Dwarf Kingdom or the Gnome Kingdom?
Gibbs is gonna look up at you with like a kind of confused look. I don't think we're in either of those. There'd be a lot more dwarves and gnomes.
Go ahead and, I guess, a history check?
Alrighty.
That's a dirty 20.
Ooh, that's a dirty 21.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys both know that you are in the northernmost of Redwind, the Gnome Kingdom, just south of the border of Gauntlgrim.
Gibbs will look over and be like, yeah, I think we're in Dragonborn territory.
Dragonborns.
You know, those weird big guys.
Uh-huh.
Gibbs is gonna look over at Alor and be like, this has been a lovely conversation. Hold on just 1 second, and then turn over to see.
Turning around in her seat, looking around up at the bar around her.
That's fine. And Yibs will look back towards the, it's a dwarf woman, or is she a gnome?
Dwarf.
Alright, yeah, I'll look back towards the dwarf woman and the orc, see how their situation has progressed.
Yeah, you see that the orc has fully pushed his drink away, and he stands up, kind of his head down, and the dwarf kind of stands up and stretches out for grabbing her hammer. Alright, attaboy, let's get you out of here, the others are waiting outside.
Yibs is gonna do a little turn in his chair, facing out, and look over and say, hey, big guy, orc dude.
Yeah, you see he turns and looks at you.
This lady, she's bringing you in for what?
You see, as he goes to speak, she kind of gets between the two of you again. What, your eyes don't work neither? You haven't heard of the news?
Please, enlighten.
This guy and his cohorts, terrorists, a lot of them, made an attempt on King Magnan Earthcoat himself. Nearly succeeded too, but he's too strong. He took out a lot of them. Only the wee one here escaped. Took his daddy's sword too.
Yibs is gonna sweat a little bit at the wee one being used to describe this giant orc man in front of him. Is that true, dude?
You see him kind of shrug a little. He's like, I wasn't in the room. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yips is kind of gonna give like a hand up to his head and go, that's not very convincing, but your man seems innocent. Can I do an insight check on this dude?
You can.
Alright. Let's see how convincing he is. That 20 insight. I can see into this man's soul.
Alright, yeah, you got a nat 20 on your insight.
I did indeed.
You figured this guy, as far as he believes, he did not do this.
Oh man. It'd be a lot easier if I didn't try to pack bond with every person that I ever came across. Gibbs is gonna stand up, which actually makes him shorter because he was sitting on a stool. Then he's gonna walk up to this orc guy and go, so you've been on the run since you got accused of that sort of thing? Have you dealt with a lot of these sort of folks? A lot of bounty hunters?
Like I said, we're not bounty hunters. We're the Scout Corps government.
I'm talking to my orc bud.
Yeah, just this group. Werner, others.
Okay. And they seem like bad folks or just doing their jobs?
Probably just doing their jobs.
Oh man.
Alor's gonna finish her rotation of the bar stool and look at the lady who's standing up. Do I recognize her, the emblems on her armor?
I guess give me history.
Okay. That's a 14.
You don't recognize the emblems specifically, but you know that she is wearing Gauntlgrim, like, standard issue armor for kind of a low-ranking individual. She's an official delegate. She's here on official business.
Alor's gonna pick up her drink and get ready to slowly slide a couple seats away from the cob.
Yibs, who was never taught self-preservation, is gonna look over at her and go, is there a bounty on this man? Can I pay him off? I have $19.
The guy tried to kill the king. You're asking if he's got bail posted.
Yeah, you're right. I lied earlier. I have $23.
Yeah, I saw you walk in. I know you haven't drinking that much. Are you just vacant-headed?
I'm gonna look over at the orc guy and go, and you didn't do it, right?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't know if they did. I wouldn't think so.
All right. Say, orc dude.
Or with your 13 history check, you did hear that there was like an explosion at the castle.
When?
Yeah, a week ago today.
Okay.
Explosion? You think this guy looks like the bombing type?
We try not to judge by looks, but believe he did, yeah. I mean, he was there. He was in the bloody explosion.
In the explosion?
Yeah, a group of orcs goes to meet with King Mogden Earthcoat the Fifth. An explosion rips out in their chambers. All the people in the chambers, orcs, and the king. Boy here ran for it.
None of the other orcs?
What caused the explosion?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
I mean, sounds like he said neither was he. He said he was in the hallway or something.
He was in the ruins of the explosion.
I mean, just because somebody's got caught in an explosion doesn't mean they're a part of the situation.
Alright. He was affiliated with the group responsible for the explosion. He's in the terrorist sect.
I'm gonna look at this guy. Does he look like a terrorist?
I guess you can give me insight.
Judging on looks alone, what is my broad term of terrorist?
11.
He could be. He could be good at lying.
Ooh, man. Okay. Yibs will look around. Are there a lot of patrons in this bar? Are there like a lot of people going for the music?
No, it seems to just be the party in the corner, like 5 people, and I mean, you were told that there were a few vacancies. So yeah, there are people here, just not a lot of them out tonight.
Ah, damn. Not very prudent to cause a distraction. How big is... Oh, here's my weird questions. How big is the bar? Would you say it's 120 feet wide? Or more?
I'd say it's certainly less than that.
Oh,
Oh, the whole bar?
yeah, like the whole area, the whole building.
The whole establishment.
Yeah.
The whole building?
How much is 120 feet?
I guess, yeah, 120.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at the dwarf. You said you're taking him to his men outside, or to your men outside?
That's right.
You got backup out there waiting for you?
Aye.
Say, big guy, orc dude.
Yeah.
You didn't do it, but how tasty are you in a scrap?
I don't know.
Dude, give me something. I'm trying here.
Trying the what?
You stay out of this.
Nah. We are staying out. We're leaving. You see that she starts to push him towards the door.
Is he just walking with her?
Yeah. He looks tired. Like, it has been a week's run from apparently an explosion.
Oh, man. Yibs doesn't have a lot of bargaining power right now. Yibs' nat 20 showed him the purview of this orc's soul, and he wants to protect him.
Okay, this guy's tired. Heart's beating too hard. Alor's gonna lean over to Yibs. Come on, man, you don't want to cause trouble with, one of those guards. Like, they'll put you away. You don't want to spend the night in the tank.
Guards? What do you mean?
That chick, she has Gauntlet Grim standard on.
That's a cop?
That's a cop.
Oh, okay.
Scout Corps, military, the cop.
If it looks like a cop,
Then she's a cop. Yibs is gonna start walking over to the door and stand in their way.
oh my god.
You're kidding.
I'm sorry, I know he didn't do it. I have an eye for these things.
Get out of the way, your head's a big enough target. I'll easily find purchase with my hammer. Move.
I'm gonna look over at the orc guy and be like, buddy, you wanna try this? It's gonna be a lot easier to run here than it is gonna be outside when she's got all her friends. I'll make a distraction for you.
See, he sighs. Go ahead and give me persuasion.
Alright. That's an 18.
You see, he sighs kind of as you take in this scene. His sword is still at the bar. Your hook is in your room.
I know.
Alor, I suppose, is armed.
She's not exactly.
And I guess just give me general perception before anything happens, the both of you.
Alright.
Okay. That's a 1.
That's a 10.
Alor, you're mostly just honed in on realizing that this is gonna happen.
Me panicking, realizing I'm gonna have to choose what to do in a second.
Yeah, Yibs, you just taken what I described.
Alright.
You can go ahead and roll initiative.
Fuck. Ooh, that's an 8. Not great.
Ooh, that's a 19.
Ooh, well, you'll have to figure out what you want to do.
First up are the employees who are just working. I guess it starts off, Ron, he will thrust his leg out and just kick. Oh, I guess I dropped his name. The orc. The orc will thrust out his leg and kick this dwarf woman away. And kind of get into not a particularly impressive battle stance. Alor, you're up.
As soon as she sees the orc fight back, Alor groans, throws back the rest of her drink, slams the cup on the bar, and whips out her guitar. Can the dwarf give me, what is it? Is it a wisdom save? Yeah, a wisdom save.
Certainly. That is... Wow, my first roll of the campaign is a crit.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh no, never mind, I can't do that. Wait, can I do... That is an interesting question. I can only cast one spell per turn, but if another spell is a reaction?
I think it's one spell per turn unless one of them's a cantrip.
Yeah. That sounds right. Let me look. Because,
I think you could use one as a reaction on someone else's turn. I don't think on your own.
Okay. That would make sense.
I'm sure someone will let us know.
Maybe. Somebody will tell us. And as that fails, I am going to... Does the door have any sort of locking mechanism on it?
Yeah, it does. Looks like it has, in all honesty, a pretty heavy deadbolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dart past... Actually, is a cantrip. Can I lock a door with Mage Hand?
Ooh.
Yeah, open and unlock door. You can use the hand to manipulate an object. Open an unlocked door or container. I don't know. Your call, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm gonna summon Mage Hand. It's gonna flip the lock.
Nice.
Right, yeah. Is that all?
Yeah, I guess earlier with my observantness, when Gibbs came in, did I see him go upstairs with a weapon and come back without
I
one?
don't even know if you would register it as a weapon.
Yeah,
Okay.
the hook is its own.
The hook is its own thing. And, you got magic? You got a plan?
Yes and no. And then he'll just do a little blink and look up. We? And then he'll give a big smile. Thank you.
Oh, God.
All right, it's 3v1 now.
Yeah, all right. That's Alor. Yibs, you're next.
Ooh, okay. Which way is this dwarven woman facing? Is she facing towards Ront or like away from me, or is she looking at me?
I'd say she is facing Ront.
Right.
You are behind her.
Ah, I dropped his name again.
Oops, me too.
Is she facing this orc? Or is she facing me?
She's facing the orc.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and... Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna try my best to... Am I like close to her? What's my distance? Because I got pretty good in between, but am I like within 5 feet?
I'd say you got 10 feet.
Alright. You mentioned that she had a number of other weapons, like a dagger on her belt. Would it be within the realm of possibility for me to try and snatch the dagger from her belt?
Go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
Alright. Ooh, that's a 2 for a total of 6.
She clocks that you even take a step towards her, and her eyes dart over to you.
Hey there.
Hi.
It's real funny that we should be having this altercation because you know, I don't really have any stake in this game, but
That is crazy. Almost as funny. I don't have to take you in. I can leave you cold here.
Don't worry, I run hot. Yibs is gonna look over. Can he tell from the strumming that Alor just did that she is a bard?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because then he won't cast that spell. But
Not that one.
not the kill
You know
all
me.
bards in the area spell.
Excuse me? The Bard AoE?
Bard only damage attack. He'll stop from doing that. Damn, I guess. Alright, I guess Yibs is gonna run up and try to clock this dwarf lady.
All right.
Yibs, well known for his punching ability, is gonna try and give her a quick elbow. Alright, let's see. Unarmed strike. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, you hit.
Alright. Yibs is gonna bob in and give her a quick uppercut, spraining his wrist and dealing exactly 1 damage.
Ooh.
Ow, damn!
You see her, head jerks a little bit to the side, and she will look back down at you.
The hell?
Now look at you, Don.
Someone eats their Wheaties.
You got anything else in you?
I sure don't, but I'm right here.
All right, and that is her turn.
That's okay. That's okay.
You see she will flip her hammer in her hand and then just try to swing it across your head for a 15. Does that hit you?
It does indeed.
All right. She cracks you for 4 damage. It's not
Okay. Not
it's
terrible.
not the worst
No.
thing that could have happened to you, but
Yeah, Yibs is gonna stumble back a little bit. Oh man, ow! Why did I hang up my only weapon? Hey, big guy, grab your sword and throw it to me!
you see, he nods at first and then he kind of stops. But that is his turn. He's gonna make a run for his sword and take an opportunity attack from the dwarf.
Alright.
We'll try to get him with the hammer and misses. You see he kind of
Nice.
steps back, kind of just barely manages to skate by, and he grabs his sword. Both of you go ahead and give me insight checks.
Alright.
I crit.
Ooh, I didn't. I got a 10.
Yibs, your ears are kind of ringing.
There's a lot of ear to ring.
But Alor, you remember hearing that this guy ran off with quote, his daddy's sword. This is not his, and it shows. This thing is way too heavy for him.
Too heavy for a buff orc dude, too. Damn.
You see, as he goes to take a swing, he, both hands on this hilt, drags it along the sword, or along the floor rather, and tries to swing it up into her.
He's so cool.
I give him his credit. He crit.
All right, that's my man, orc stranger.
Yeah, I guess another house rule is we don't double the dice that we roll when we crit. We double whatever is rolled. But our guy crit and got max.
That's my boy.
Wow.
Off with her
For
head.
a total of 30 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you see he kind of takes this low stance with the sword, and seeing that he's not going to be able to like get a good like swing on it, you see like with his back foot he like kicks the sword to give it extra momentum and swings this thing out and into her chest plate, sending her like into the bar, and she is out. She falls over.
Yibs is gonna just like blink a couple of times at this orc dude.
Yeah, Alora's going to rush forward, grab this guy's arm and look at Yibs and back door, and starts pulling him with her as they go towards the back.
Yibs is gonna give a thumbs up and then change it to a thumbs down and then point upstairs.
Talk to me. Yibs, what do you need?
That's me. I gotta grab my stuff upstairs.
Go.
Okay. Are we out of initiative?
No.
Okay.
At the top of initiative, you see as soon as actual blows start getting landed on people, these staff all kind of snap to, and you see they draw these like little crossbows that seem to be loaded up with darts rather than full-blown arrows.
Damn, everybody at this bar is strapped. Imagine you get in a tussle at Buffalo Wild Wings and they all pull out derringers.
Two of them are gonna shoot at Yibs.
Bring it.
First shot is a nat 1. Second shot from the second person is a 13. Does that hit you?
Just barely doesn't.
Okay. Yeah, both of these darts just whiz by you. Two of them are going to shoot at Alor. First one is a dirty 20.
It is certainly not going to be, because I'm gonna react and I'm gonna do silvery barbs.
All right, perfect. That makes me re-roll.
Yeah, and you have to take the lower.
Okay. Yeah, that is unfortunately an 18.
Ugh, damn, I tried.
It probably won't do too much.
You get stuck with one of these darts for 7 damage.
Whoa.
And go ahead and give me a con save.
I almost did 17 damage. Classic Alor move. Oh, that was almost 70 damage. Even
Classic
worse.
Alor move. Get rocked
Classic
by
Alor.
a little dart.
A con save?
Yes.
Okay. That's only a 7.
Alor, you pass out.
Good way to start the day.
Yibs, give me perception.
I didn't think she was that drunk. Perception got a 9.
Yeah, this person next to you just dropped. They just passed out.
But not dead?
Well, I guess you just saw them get shot and fall.
Oh god. Shit, she's gone.
The last two are gonna go ahead and I guess take their shots at Ron. First one is a 10 that doesn't hit. Second one is a dirty 22 that does hit for 7 damage. And he also does a con save. Alright, he stays standing.
I do like the phrase of saying a dirty 22 because there is no hit to roll a clean 22 on a d20, and yet we all make
I didn't want anyone to
believe.
think I crit again.
Alright.
Alright, Yibs. As you guys were backing out towards the kind of hallway to the rooms and to the stairs, you hear one of the rooms open up behind you. Go ahead and give me another perception.
Alrighty. That's what I'm talking about. There's an 11.
Yeah, you hear this door open. It's not that well oiled. It creaks a bit, and you see another elf come out. Though his skin is a light purple.
Does Yibs know what a drow is?
He does not.
All right. Yibs is gonna give a little bit of a bizarre look, but then kind of focus on the task at hand. How many people are in this bar with little Derringer crossbows?
You clock 5 employees, and now this guy, though he does not pull out one of these crossbows.
Okay.
You see he kind of raises, like he comes out and you see he kind of assesses the scene, sees the dwarf unconscious against the bar, sees the half-elf next to you, Alor, asleep, and he kind of nods as though this is good, this is what he wanted. All right. I didn't realize we were starting, but, you know, you guys seem to have it handled, but I would be remiss to miss out. You see he raises his right hand and extends his ring and middle finger. They have these little rings around his knuckle closest to his nail that end in little, looks like claws. And you see he swipes them down. He's a good 15, 20 feet from you, Yibs.
Okay.
He swipes them down and he hits. From behind you, Yibs, you feel 2 large pinpricks in your shoulder, and out of the corner of your eye you see something massive and dark quickly retreating from your shoulder, and as you look you see 2 holes in your shoulder.
The hell?
You've seen something similar to it, smaller. You were just bitten by something.
Fuck me. Okay.
It deals 7 damage.
Okay.
As theme for the night.
That's fine. That's fine.
Go ahead and give me a con save.
Okay. I'm all right at those. That's a 11. That's not great.
All right. Yibs, you pass out.
Oh, no.
A while later, you guys wake up. You see that both of you, this orc, this dwarf, looks like the crowd in the corner, the other party, and a bunch of other people you haven't seen. Presumably people in their rooms are all tied up, gagged, and ready for something. Both of you go ahead and give me perception.
That's a 17.
That's a nat 1 for a total of 6.
Yibs got hit with this poison a lot harder. He got it from some creature, from something.
And I have a lot less body mass to take it than Alor does.
Yeah, Yibs, you're facing the wrong way. You look up and you see a set of stairs. Alor, as you look around, you see people that are dressed the same as the staff upstairs, but all of them have longer ears, mostly bright white hair and different shades of purple skin.
So I don't know what a drow is either.
You see them, looks like they're loading you onto some kind of platform.
Platform?
Yeah.
Are we in the bar still, or are we outside?
Hard to tell. Looking up, you see that there are wood planks and everything above you. Could be, if you had to guess, you're under the bar. And maybe most strikingly, off in front of you is a massive hole, almost a perfect circle. And it smells like deep, deep cave. It smells like must. It smells damp and just vast.
You said I'm bound and gagged?
Yeah.
Alor's gonna start squirming. Yeah, is there anyone around us? They're loading us up?
Yeah, there's a lot of people around you.
Oh boy. Hey, Alor's trying to shout through her gag. Are we gagged?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get attention of someone.
It looks like most of this crowd is still asleep. But you see the most forthcoming of these purple elves kind of make their way to you. The man who appeared last. Oh, wow. You certainly give off a scent that you would be a little more resistant to inebriations, intoxications, various poisons. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to hit you with another dose.
I'm gonna kick him.
Yeah, you kick at it. You kind of mermaid kick him. Your feet are tied together.
Yeah.
Do be careful playing around the edge. This one's insane. You see, he kind of laughs to himself and grabs you by the hair and starts tugging you over to this edge.
Am I still gagged?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
If I had to guess, my sister is gonna tag you number 3. Yeah. You're gonna be number 3. For third strangest out of the crowd. I mean, you're almost like us. You're, paler. Yours are a little short. But I'm sure you'll fetch a price. The weird ones always do. But on the topic of interesting facts, if I dropped you down this hole, you would die of dehydration before you hit the ground. Isn't that crazy?
Alor's gonna stop squirming.
It's good to work your legs, though. They're going to get sore. And then he drags you back to your spot. You see he snaps his fingers for someone to trank Alor again.
Is Yibs awake?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he hear any of this go through?
Your perception is pretty
That's
bad.
true.
I don't
That's
think
true.
so.
Okay, I don't hear any of that.
I think you are like face down.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
They left Yibs in a puddle.
They left me in a puddle. They put a black bag over my head. No, I'm in a body bag.
They put you in a potato sack.
I'm gagged. They ate me up. I've been served. But I can't say anything. I can't move my hands. I assume they're bound as well.
Right.
I'm gonna try, because goblins have not like razor sharp, but like slightly sharp nails in comparison to most races. I'm gonna try and
pseudo claws.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of like slash at my bonds just to try and get them a little lighter, or at least get me some breathing room with them.
Yeah, go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
Alrighty. That's a 16.
Yeah, you managed to saw through one of these ropes.
Alrighty. Is my hand free?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd say all of you is free. You're in ropes, but you are not bound by them anymore.
Alright, then can I roll over and see what I'm looking at?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, you clock the pit, you realize you're probably under the bar.
Yeah.
Everyone else is here.
I'm gonna see Alor and curse under my breath. I'm gonna see the orc and curse again under my breath. Damn it. Okay. How many of these purple guys does it seem like there are?
There are 6 in here.
6 of them? Damn. Yibs is well used to funky stuff, but 6v1 for a guy who summoned like a poison sleep creature is kind of a lot. Do I have my clerical artifact? I don't know why I say clerical like it's taxes.
Yeah, you pat yourself down and you realize you don't have anything. You're just dressed.
No, not my only thing I have.
Go ahead and give me a new perception check.
All right, that's a 12. Not a lot better.
Looking around, you see a pile of like bags over in one corner. Looks like probably everyone's stuff. I guess the telltale is the huge sword.
Any yeah. Yibs is gonna.
Is my guitar over there?
Yeah.
Yibs is gonna cough a couple of times. How many elves are like near me? I assume the one that was near Alor.
He's wandered off since his display to go talk and deal with other matters in here. I'd say there's like 2 near you.
Am I still awake?
Yeah, people are getting on that. But they haven't yet, but they're going to.
Is Yibs near Alor?
I was gonna say, do I clock that Yibs has rolled onto his not front?
Yeah, you guys are next to each other.
Hey, dude, I'll give you like
You're
all the
gagged.
money. I'll give you all the money in my bag if you get me out of here.
Quiet.
For...
And Yibs is gonna kind of sidle up to Alor and just whisper, "I'm so sorry. I'm such a dumbass. It happens all the time." And then I'm gonna try and move my hands over to unbind Alor.
All right.
Try and do a slash at her bounds.
Go ahead and give me another sleight of hand.
Alrighty. The 16.
All right, yeah. Alor's ears get cut. You feel them go slack.
Okay. Oh no, I don't have
We don't have our stuff.
I don't have my
This
stuff.
would be a lot easier if we were any of the magic classes that didn't need an item. Like, I don't know, every other magic class.
Yeah, quick dart around the room. Where's the closest exit?
I guess the closest is the hole.
Don't you say the whole.
Second closest is the second is this staircase.
And how far am I from that?
I'd say you got about a 40-foot run.
Can't do any of my stuff.
Yeah.
Are
I
there?
don't have anything. We don't have anything.
Are there any guards? Are there any guards near the hole?
Yeah, there are a few loading stuff onto this platform.
Okay. So there's maybe 2 to 3 loading stuff onto there, and then the rest are just in the room.
Yeah, there are. I will, before you guys go crazy, there are 2 at the staircase.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper over to Alor. If we push him in the hole, you think we could take the rest if we got our stuff?
You think we can take these guys if we got your... Are you gonna use the big sword?
I can't. Do you see how tall I am? I'm very respectably tall for a goblin, I'll have you know. But I'm not that tall.
I think maybe we can beg for our lives. And maybe we can buy our way out of here.
Let's see, I got $23. How much do you have?
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20.
A d20, because
Yeah.
I was gonna say Alor is just looking for the nearest place she can dart away and hide.
Yeah.
I suppose if there's any barrels. An 11.
Yeah, so combined we have a total of $34 in our packs held by the other guys.
Is there any stuff I can hide behind in this basement? Some barrels, kegs, shelving.
There are some chests and some barrels. Looking at them, you see looks mostly like food and water.
I'm gonna try and hide.
All right, go ahead and give me stealth.
I'm not that good at it. We'll see. That's 1.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
damn it.
Yeah, you stand up and immediately the leader here kicks you in the back of the knees. Wow. Another go at it. You are going to be a handful. My sister's going to hate you. All right, but I suppose that'll be her deal. You see he raises his right hand and he brings it down.
Oh god.
And he hits. It's a dirty 20. Again, Alor, you only see it out of the corner of your eye, but Yibs, you see these 2 massive spider fangs materialize behind her, the full hairy bit that leads into the fang.
Gotcha.
Both appear from behind Alor and jab her in her shoulder before pulling back and disappearing. 12 damage. Go ahead and give me another con save.
12 and a con save. Ooh, that's a 7.
Alright, yeah, you pass right out again.
Does this guy have anything on his belt? Say? Like a dagger, perhaps?
You see he has a somewhere between a dagger and a short sword and one of these dart crossbows.
Alright, somewhere between a dagger and a short sword. Does it look important, fancy or anything, or just...
No, its craft is something you haven't seen before. So I guess it could be nice.
Shit, I'm gonna try and sleight of hand dude's crossbow, which seems easier to snag.
I guess the short sword is just a draw.
Yeah, a crossbow. I'd have to
Like
unlatch the lock. I'm reaching for the officer's sidearm right now. Something which I'm sure everyone has done in their normal lives. Yeah. Okay. I'll reach.
Sleight of hand.
Reach for the short sword then, or the combo. Falchion, Gladius. Ooh, that's a 22.
All right, yeah, you nick it off of him.
Does he notice?
He's going to give a perception check.
Yibs versus every guy in this basement.
And I'm gonna win.
Yeah, as you get it, like the tip out of the sheath, he turns around and kicks at you, like full 180 turn sweep kick at you.
Ooh, let's see if it hits.
That is a nat 1. You see he gets a little caught up in the ropes, which I guess leads us into a third house rule. A melee natural 1 gives the opponent the ability to riposte and counterattack.
All right. Am I?
Glad we're hitting all these on episode 1. It makes it a real good tutorial.
It does indeed. Now, let's see. Let me add this to my antimatter rifle, you say?
It's just a short sword.
It's just a short sword. Okay. So, let's see. Is it actually a short sword? Like, that's the stat for it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I wonder if I'm proficient in that. Find out.
You didn't check before you stole it.
No, I'm not proficient in short swords. Which is ironic if you know
My
Yibs.
hero.
All right, yeah, Yibs is gonna do a short sword riposte attack. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, 19.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, Yibs is gonna kind of curl around the kick and use it as an excuse to slash at his chest, dealing him a total of 5 piercing damage.
Yeah, you jab him and the tip manages to slip through his armor, and you see he backs up a little bit. Wow. Why? Well, it's been some time since I've had one like this.
Yeah. You ain't ever seen anyone like me.
You're not wrong. Where are you from?
Yibs is gonna go into a sort of attack stance with the sword. Do other people around here notice that I'm doing this?
No one else is awake. I mean, I guess the guards do, but
The guards
they're
notice?
not gonna get in the way of the captain.
Okay. Oh, this is the captain? Ooh.
Wait, did I get knocked out again?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, the spider
I'm
bite
asleep.
gotcha.
I'm snoozing it. Oh yeah, I got bit by a scary spider.
Damn. So Yibs doesn't even have an audience for this.
No, this is all for you and the
Hey,
audience.
you do now.
I do. Okay. Yibs is gonna. Are we rolling initiative or?
I think you guys are kind of in one-on-one initiative here.
Okay. So then he just did his. Is it my turn then?
It is.
Okay. Yibs is going to. Oh man, this is a great fight. I'm doing fantastic. Yibs is gonna step in, make another short sword swing. Hit. That's a 14.
That does not hit.
All right. Yibs
See, as you
swings wide.
try to swing on him again, he uses his little 2 fang rings and catches it.
The hell is your deal? What's with the spider?
Spider? Oh my goodness, I forget how uneducated you topsiders are. Spare me the education. Ovara will do it. You're gonna be with her mostly anyways. I'm just the transporter, the courier, I guess.
Yeah, you do kind of seem like the piddling middle management type. You're right.
You see he is going to just release your sword and bring down his, or actually he has to roll to do that. On a 5 or a 6 he can do that again. That's a 3. He is not doing that.
Ooh, okay. Alor, you're asleep for this, but I'm getting us out of here. If I kill the captain, I legally command his unit.
But you see the captain to his unit raises one of his hands and they all point their dart launchers at you.
Oh, the coward's way out, is it?
No, it is the tired way out of it. Like I said, I haven't had to do this in a while.
Yeah, you certainly look out of practice. Say, come on, you and me, that's it. If I win, she gets to go free.
Her? Do you even know her?
I'm the reason she's in this mess, so I owe her more than know her.
You were in this mess the second you walked into the bar.
What is that?
It was a trap, genius.
Wow.
But you thought we saw you start fighting and all collectively thought, oh, we should kidnap these people.
I mean, you saw that big hit I did to get that dwarf knocked out.
I didn't, and I can almost promise you that it wasn't
It
you.
was one punch with no one to counteract my statement. Gibbs makes it with full clarity.
I guess go ahead and give me deception.
Oh my god.
Come
I
on.
will tell you, he got a
Damn it.
29 insight, yeah.
I got a 7.
Yes. The large man with the larger sword had nothing to do with it.
You missed.
Sure. Go ahead. Give me another one of your big punches. You see, he kind of holds his arms open.
Oh, Gibbs is going in. Do I get a free hit on this? Is he welcoming
boy.
it?
Looks like he's letting you in.
Okay. Do I roll?
This one's for honor, you.
This one's for honor.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. I guess he's instructed you to punch him, but I suppose you do have a
I
sword.
mean, both of them are a +2, so it's the same. Oh, wait. Before I do, can I roll insight to see if he's actually gonna let me hit him?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, this guy's waiting. This is funny to him.
All right. Gibbs is gonna do a little. Gibbs is gonna do a run up to him, then quickly. Bonus action, he's gonna use one of his goblin racial maneuvers to take the nimble escape bonus action and do like a Dark Souls dodge roll past him towards the packs of our stuff.
Okay.
And then with that as my action, or with that as my bonus action, can I make my action to search through the stuff for anything? For my special item.
Yes, go ahead and give me a luck check.
Ooh.
Yeah, you rush past this guy. You see he's got his arms open waiting for you to hit him, and you kind of just dive between his legs, full roll into a sprint towards the bags.
All right, and the luck check is just straight D20. I suppose that might be another house roll, but I don't know.
I was gonna say our luck check's
No,
a
that's
house
pretty
roll.
standard issue.
All right.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you pull out another short sword.
All right, twice the opportunity to hit your ass. And I'm gonna. Is the pack big enough that I can kind of hide behind it?
I'd give you like quarter cover.
Excellent, a real thing.
Half cover. That's 2 to your AC.
Okay, I'll take it. Unless I get a quarter cover, so I get 1 to my AC.
We'll call it half. You're small.
I'm small. Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, you duck into these bags.
That was my bonus action and action.
Right, and I suppose movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear this crowd start moving in towards you.
All right, that's fine.
Yes. Well, grab him. I suppose hit him again. He didn't want to have his honorable one-on-one coward's way out, was it? You were just going to try to bolt out or bolt for something better? You didn't want to slug it out with me?
Coward's way out is using your friends.
Yes, yes. Well, I'll be sure to let her know that she's cowardly when she wakes up.
All right. Are they gonna shoot at me or try and get at me?
I suppose it's his turn before theirs. He's, I guess, gonna draw his and take a shot. Incredible. He crit.
Okay. All right. What's the damage?
He hits you for 5 damage. Yeah, you see as you're hiding, your tail pokes out a little bit, and he nicks you right in your tail with a dart.
Gives a Tom and
Damn.
Jerry yell as he shoots 2 feet in
Pops
the
up
air.
over the bags.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead
Holding
and
his
give me-
tail.
Go ahead and give me a con save.
All right. 14.
Alright, you stay up.
Oh my god.
Gibbs is too strong.
Alright. Everyone else get him. And there are going to be 5 more shots taken at you.
Oh my god, you.
Luckily,
First
I'm
one.
so cool.
First is an 8.
Miss.
Second is a 23
Let's see. Miss.
Okay.
No, that's a hit.
for 8 damage.
8? Shit, that did more than the
8.
crit. Okay,
Go ahead and give me a con. I guess I didn't double his damage. Go ahead and give me a con save.
21.
Yeah, you're
God.
still up.
Gibbs is still up.
What was that? The third? That was the second one.
That was the third one.
Gibbs is
No.
full of darts.
I think that was the second one, because first guy missed, second guy got a 23, so I still have 3 more to go.
Third guy. That is a 16. Does that hit with your half cover?
That is my armor class with my half cover, yeah.
All right. For 3 damage. Go ahead and give me another con save.
Okay. Gibbs the goblin porcupine. 15.
You're up. You're still up.
Get the hell off of me.
5th and final shot
Come on.
is an 8. That misses.
Oh my
That's into the
God.
bag. Okay.
Gibbs, it's back around to you. You hear from behind the bags of stuff. Are you awake still?
Fuck you.
Are you up? Okay. You're almost commendable. Really, where are you from?
Your drow poison ain't shit. I guess I don't know that you're a drow. Your poison ain't shit.
You almost look like a goblin. Ours are a lot, I'll say, worse. Chittering little beasts.
Gibbs is gonna search around again in the bag for any, I don't know, item he might have walked in here with.
Go ahead and give me a luck check.
All right, please come
It's a
on.
15 or higher to find it.
Come on. 4.
You find Alor's like spare bra.
Yeah, you do find a bra.
Okay. Who's the nearest one towards me?
I'd say one of the guards, one of the ones nearest to the hole.
Okay. How close is he to the hole, actually, now that you mentioned
I'd
that?
say about 10 feet.
Okay. Gibbs is gonna get up, jump up.
Gibbs, it is your turn.
Okay.
You lunged at a guy by the pit, and we're making a sword attack.
All right, yeah, let's hit it. Yeah, he can go ahead and riposte me. That's a
No.
nat 1.
Yeah, he's less than, not as much a riposte. He's going to just move.
Oh.
He gets out of the way and is gonna try to just give you a kick in the ass. That is a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, he, like, as using your momentum as you run to catch him,
Oh
he
god.
essentially just trips
Oh
you.
no, do I go in the hole?
You topple over the edge of this hole and look down into complete darkness.
Please grab
As you
the
start to
ledge.
fall, you feel a tight grip on the end of your tail, and the captain here is holding you clean over the edge. All right, are you done? Do you want to settle down?
It seems we're at an impasse.
No. Listen close. Go ahead and give me perception.
Let's see if I can. All right. Oh, there's my nat 20. Great.
You hear the sound of heavy beating wings from down in the hole.
The hell is that?
That is why we are not at an impasse. I am about done with you for the next few days.
Damn it.
And then he drops you.
Can I try and grab onto something, or am I gone?
I'm gonna go ahead and give me a, I guess, dex check to cling onto something.
Come on, save me dexterity. 10.
Yeah, you try to reach out and your arms are just not long enough to connect with the wall. And as you fall, you connect with something under you. Pretty shortly after, you don't even lose sight of the cliff. You realize that you are on a strange looking dragon. I guess you don't have much experience with dragons.
And yet
Just
I have
really,
some.
Just really the one, and this is not that dragon.
That's a surprise bit that'll come up later.
Yeah, you see that. I guess give me perception on this thing. You did pretty good on your last perception. It can carry over.
Okay.
This dragon is like a long, skinny neck, like strange, thin wings, and it's covered in mushrooms. And you see that its like face is covered in like metal grating and stuff, so it can't see. It doesn't look like you can probably hear either. It is helmed by another one of these purple elves, as you so deemed drow.
Well, someone did, certainly.
And as you kind of land on this thing's neck and probably just grip into it with your claws, your collection of short swords falling into the abyss.
Damn it. I'll come back for you.
The elf, or I guess the drow piloting this dragon, is going to take a shot at you.
Miss.
That is a 17.
Damn it. All right, roll minimum damage.
It does 8 damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Just trying to see you again and you pass out.
All right.
I guess both of you roll initiative for what you're thinking about on the way down.
22.
17.
All right. Yeah, you guys are kind of groggily in and out. Not enough to move. You guys are double bound. Still singularly gagged. It seems like a bit much to try to fit 2 gags in a person's mouth.
I don't know. I have a pretty big mouth.
All right, yeah, they stick another one in there.
For the sake
I'm
of
good
realism.
with the one.
I suppose you were chatty. Yeah, they load all of you onto this platform, and the dragon grabs it and starts. It really just sticks its wings out and makes a slow descent. Alor, in your sleep, you are dreaming. It's been a while since your dad left. It's been a while since you got a letter from your pseudo grandfather that your dad died. He'd spent the better part of a year out on an adventure to come bring money into not even just the Barkhamstead household. He'd sworn to your mom and your family that he was gonna bring in money that would get the town out of its depression. You guys had been hit by a famine that year. It was bad. It's a fishing town and the fish are coming belly up. Something's wrong. Your brother left shortly after. It's just been you and your mom. You guys aren't crazy close. You're a daddy's girl, all intent for, what it's worth. But it's been hard getting by. You're working as best you can. You got a job at the Grey Gull. You're serving drinks and playing songs. You come home one day and your mom is beaming at you.
Is this happening right now? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Alor walks in from her shift, dumps her bag at the door, and is startled to see that her mom's even still awake. Hey, what's going on?
I'll in a minute. How was your shift?
I mean, I only have a little beer spilled on my skirt tonight. Did you pick up more soap while you were in town?
You see she laughs a little harder than the joke is probably worth. Yeah, I picked some up. Yeah, I put it it's in your room.
All right. Is everything all right? Do you need something?
No, I'm good. Go ahead and give me insight.
All right. That's a dirty 20.
You've been living with your mom for the past few years. She has not been good since a little probably before the famine hit. And you hear as she says that, it sounds more like I'm good and more like finally I am good.
All right, I'm gonna head to my room.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. And Alora's gonna grab her bag and head up this. I guess probably. Do they have an upstairs? Probably not. Maybe they might have a loft.
Yeah, a loft would make sense.
Yeah, Alor probably has claimed the loft area and has let her mother have the bedroom.
Yeah, you get up there. You see your room. You see various instruments you've, pun not intended, fiddled with. You see, bottles and other stuff. I imagine it's a messy room.
Yeah, it's probably not the best, but there's like a clear path.
Yeah, there is maybe a little more clear than usual. You see your bed is made up, and there is a letter on your bed with a green wax seal. Yibs.
Oh.
In your sleep,
Okay.
you are in pond water. It is offering day, something that happens every month. A group of youths are selected to go and deliver fruit and crafts and essentially pay honor to the village's patron, a big ol' green dragon. And this month, you and your older sibling, only by a couple years, older sibling, I forget, are we going Sibs?
Sibs is the oldest. Then after Sibs is me. Then below me is Dibs. Then way below Dibs is Bibs, the baby.
Your mom did not grasp. Did she not grasp the alphabet or not care for it?
She had Sibs and then stopped caring about the rest because they were a bit too complicated.
Okay.
And then later on, I'm going to figure out I actually have another brother named Zibs, who's the evil version. Guess Nega Yibs would be Spy.
Spee. Oh shit. You don't think?
Yeah, listen, I can't make any predictions.
Yeah, you guys are given a cart with one of the few domesticated hogs you guys have. And I say hogs, this thing is double current day Yibs' height. This thing is like a 6-foot tall boar. This thing is a monster.
Ooh. Hey.
Yeah, you see it kind of just snorts at you. It's got blinders on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dragging a cart full of offerings. Every goblin in town offers something up.
Yibs, at this point in his life, is a complete anxious wreck of a boy, horrified by most things, including himself and where he's at.
Yeah. What do you think you are tossing on the cart?
Yibs is gonna, let's see. This is like a decent bit ago, I imagine.
Yeah, you are 5.
Okay. And Sibs and the rest, have they put stuff on the cart already?
Yep, you see Sibs has tossed on, it looks like a old shield that she found in the woods. Or I guess in the jungle around you guys.
Okay, Yibs is gonna walk up to the thing, and he'll pull out like a kind of neat bronze coin that he found. Pretty worthless, but something of sentimental value. And he'll look around. Is there anybody like watching him?
Not especially. You know, Sibs tends to keep an eye on you. But speaking of sentimental, you, for a few months now, it's November, and since April, you've had a statuette burning a hole in your pocket.
Ah. All right, we're at that. Then Yibs will...
Besides that, I think the only thing you own is the hook.
Yibs will pocket his imaginary coin.
And this coin.
Well, he'll pocket it, pull out the little statuette, and he'll do a little, like, scatter around, like put his hand on the pile to make like a jingle, and then quickly pull his hand away and not put anything in.
All right, go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
Alrighty. Should I have disadvantage because I'm a baby?
No, I think you're naturally slick with it.
Damn, that's almost worse than if you said yes. I didn't improve. I've been the same at tricks since 5.
I think Pondwater is a pretty fend for yourself kind of place.
Oh, okay, I suppose that's good. Yeah. All right, 16.
Yeah. No one seems to notice.
All right, Yibs is gonna look around, really like not trying to be obviously scared out of his mind, but a little bit, and then just head back to Sibs and the others.
Yeah, as you come over, Sibs will pat you on the shoulder. Are you nervous?
No. I can't be. I'm good.
You say so. I was my first time. Valrex is huge.
Oh gosh. He doesn't, like, eat anybody, right?
I haven't seen her eat anyone, but I assume she eats something.
Okay.
You hear one of the other goblins speak up. I heard she eats deserters.
Gibbs is gonna horrified look over at that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Deserters aren't round here.
That's true, but I don't think she probably eats deserters. She'd have to leave to do that, and I don't know who's gonna watch the horde.
Yeah, you're right.
Gibbs is like really anxiously like scratching his neck and twiddling his thumbs. He's pale and spooked.
Yeah, you guys all load onto this cart and head off. It's like an hour and a half ride over to Valrix's lair. And as you get into this grove, give me perception.
Alrighty.
18.
Yeah, as you ride through, you see all these green kobolds kind of leering at you guys in the brush. Looks like they're armed with probably stuff you guys have brought in. Looks like old rusted materials. Looks like junk, essentially, to a modern day Yibs.
All right.
You guys ride up to this pile, and Valrix looks down at all of you. Is it offering day already? Well, very well. What do we have? Go on. One of you present something to me. Don't keep me waiting. I am busy. No. You, the one who looks sick. Bring me something.
Gibbs will blink his eyes a couple of times and lean over. Sibs, you don't think he means?
Yeah, she means you. Gotta get up there. Go give her something. Don't forget to, one knee, hold it up above your head.
Okay.
Yibs is gonna run up to the pile of stuff and scan for something innocuous.
Yeah, you just find looks like a nice hunk of. Looks like a piece of last night's feast.
Yeah, I'll snag that and kind of go down on one knee. Oh, great dragon, I offer you this portion of our great feast we held in your honor.
My honor? Why? That is so kind of you. You see, she reaches out and grabs it between two claws and drops it in her mouth. Not bad at all. Say, this is your first time, isn't it? I don't recognize you. What is your name, little one?
I'm Yibs. Yibs.
Yibs. You must be one of Bedra's. She has quite the theme.
You know my mom?
Oh, I'm very familiar with your mom. She is the mother of our town, our little village. We're quite proud of her.
Gibbs is feeling more fear than he's felt in his entire life.
You see Valrix kind of sniff at the air. What do you have on you? I smell magic. How would you know magic, young child? You are from here, aren't you? I don't recognize you. You come in here stinking of magic. You see, a bunch of kobolds rush in and kind of surround you on all sides except for Valrix.
But I don't know what you mean. What magic? What?
Go ahead and give me deception with disadvantage. She can absolutely smell magic.
Come on, baby Yibs, you got this. Double nat 20, please. Break the cannon. That's a dirty 20.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Break the cannon, Yibs. Heart of the cards. That's a 14. Not great.
Search him. Find whatever it is. You see the kobolds just... They take your hook. They take this coin that you have.
Wait, no.
And they take your statue. It looks like a little... some kind of ornate rock. Like, not your classic stone. It's probably some kind of some nicer rock. Some upper echelon rock. Or, I guess, what is it made of? This is your statue?
Yeah, I would say like a it's definitely a stone, but like a kind of
not like a marble smooth, but like a sanded down concrete kinda.
Okay. Yeah. You see it's a statuette of a woman. She has this like billowing hair. She's dressed in flowing robes, and at the base of her statue reads Mara. Go ahead and give me perception on, or I guess investigation. You've looked this thing over.
Okay. 16.
You see that it seems a little unfinished. Like some edges could be sanded down, some parts are not fully complete. It looks a little bit like a nearly finished work in progress.
Okay.
But yeah, Valorix picks it up by its little rope.
Mara. I don't know a Mara. Who is this?
Nobody.
I don't suppose any of you recognize it.
She gestures to her kobolds who scurry off into the brush.
It's nothing. Don't.
Nobody.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. It reeks of the gods.
Gods? That can't be. What gods? What do you mean?
She looks you up and down.
Well, you seem honest.
So I imagine Gibbs is telling his best truth.
Yeah.
This place is not a holy place.
No. Although I will. She says you seem honest, and that's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. I no fooling though. I really don't know what this is about. I just found it one day, and it's smooth to the touch. It's good feel. I don't know. I like it.
This was given to you by your grandmother, Gogni.
I know.
Okay, go ahead and roll deception.
Oh man, come on, nat 20.
Yeah, you see, she looks you up and down. She's like, stupid child, found it in the woods, like you would. I mean, a religious artifact. I must have just missed it. Well, it's a good offering, and this is your first time, so let this be a reminder to you. Do not hide things from me. Just what this day is about. It's about sharing, it's about unity, it's about caring. Do you care about pond water, Gibbs?
Of course I do. Well, my family is here. All the people I've ever known are here. Of course I care about it.
Then see to it that you honor its protector, its founder, the one who makes it possible. Do you know why there are so many things to find in the jungle around Pondwater?
No.
Because people are coming for you and your family, and I protect you from them. They see our town, our village, our lives as dangerous. They think we are unnatural, and they seek to eradicate us, and I keep them from doing that. Today is about reminding you of that. You go find little reminders of my favor of you, and you pay them as favors to me. Is that clear, Gibbs?
Yes. I understand.
Send Beedra my best.
And she kind of just gestures away with you.
Do I have the amulet, or do I have the statuette?
No, you see she hands it to a kobold who does not put it in the pile. He runs off with it. You guys wake up on the ground, or on the platform on the ground. Go ahead and give me some perception checks, both of you.
22.
17.
You both realize you are at the bottom of whatever this hole is, and that it has been some time that you've been asleep. Looking around, you see that you are in some sort of fortress. You see that you are being rounded up into these carts that are led by, it looks like big spiders. Like probably spiders about as tall as Alor.
Am I still gagged?
Yes, you are twice gagged.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, they load you up into these carts and then they put you guys under again.
Oh, awesome.
The next time you wake up, you both groggily see the captain from the bar talking to another drow who looks quite similar to him. You hear him say, "Now, I have to warn you, there are a few rowdier than usual, 3 in particular. The 2 green ones and the pale drow. Her ears are a little short for the normal pale drow. I think she might be half. I don't know. I didn't ask her. Ilvara, she was rude. She tried to kick me." And you hear this Ilvara kind of sigh and roll her eyes. "Well, I suppose it doesn't matter that much. They'll be out of my hands soon, hopefully. This is a between these and the people I already have, this is a full load. I'm sure we'll take them to Menzoberranzan sooner than later." "Alright, yes, get them ready? Sure, grab one and we'll process them." They come and they grab you, Alor. You see this other drow, tough-looking guy. It looks like he's more of a rough-and-tumble fighter than the guy you've been dealing with. He comes and he hoists you over the shoulder, and he plops you down in a seat.
A seat?
Yeah, looks like a chair. All right, yeah, get the thing. You see they have what looks like a needle. Alor, where would you like your tattoo?
What? Huh? I guess if they're gonna put it on me anyways. Alor is defeated at this point. She's just gonna hold out her arm and lean back in the chair.
Yeah, they takes like 20 minutes and they tattoo a symbol on you. It's not one you recognize. It's not one you can read. They gesture to have you taken away, and some other drow come and get you and carry you through a series of hallways and staircases up to a large cell. Then they come and pick you up, Yibs. Where would you like your tattoo?
Yibs is not gonna be as kind as Alor was. I'm gonna say like anywhere between shoulder and neck. You know that like area?
Yeah, your lat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like lat. Shoulder and neck.
Yeah, they go to put it on your arm and you start thrashing and just kind of, it's like when you spin a globe and point to where you're gonna go. That's just where it starts. So they kind of shrug and tattoo it there. Same symbol.
Yibs is thrashing and trying to bite and yelling and kicking his little legs in a mermaid fashion.
Yeah, they carry you like by the rope on like your back, like your luggage.
Kicking and screaming all the way down.
And they carry you up into the same space that Alor is, and you see that the orc is right behind you guys. And you 3 are thrown into a big cage. Go ahead and give me perception.
Right.
I knew it was smart to be proficient
That's an
in
11.
perception.
An 11.
12.
All right, yeah. As you guys go, you see in the cell next to you looks like a fish man, one of these drow, and a couple gnomish looking folk, though they too have this kind of, I almost said weird to describe someone's skin. That seems wrong.
Well, I mean, it depends.
These like dark shades of blue and purple skin, and like a hulking pale-furred beast. How does Alor feel about this pale-furred beast?
Oh no. Is it her old friend?
It is not. You see that this thing is not lupine in origin. You see that this, whatever it is, has this big piece of like armor, almost like a collar around its neck as it sits in its corner.
Yeah, Alor.
And you also see the dwarf in that cage.
Wait, is the dwarf the lady from...
Yes.
Lady. Okay. Yeah, as Alor kind of looks around this cage, she's just gonna scooch herself back and then draw her knees up to her chest and look at Yibs.
Oh yeah, no, that is the cage next to yours. The cage you guys are tossed in has...
Oh no.
By the looks of it, a man a little taller than... a little taller than Yibs.
Damn it.
With pale green skin and like a messy long mustache and beard. Very thin, this man. You see he's covered in bandages. You see another of these like dark blue gnomish sorts. Looks very similar to the one in the other cage. And a little mushroom.
Are we tied still?
You guys are released of your bindings and gags and tossed into the pen.
All right. Hey, is that you, elf lady?
Yeah, Alor drags herself up off of her hands, dusts off, and then just rolls into a sit. Yeah, it's me.
I wouldn't happen to have any arrows still sticking out of me, would I?
No, they de-quill you.
Damn, all 17 arrows. Yibs will sit up, kind of just really hurt. Did he take a short rest?
I'd say you guys are long rested.
Oh, thank
you
God.
guys were asleep for like 3 days.
Okay, then I'm back to full health from 0.
Yeah, probably groggy, but
Sure.
I'd say that's the worst of it. Maybe sore from laying around.
Oh yeah, and they pumped me with enough horse tranquilizers to take down a small owl bear. Hey, I am sorry I kind of got us roped into this, but if it makes you feel any better, they were after us from the start.
And who are the they that got us?
I don't know, those purple guys said they were after me.
The purple guy?
I assume purple guy. I assume after you, probably Big Green. We look pretty appetizing to whoever's kidnapped us, so they, soon as we stepped in the bar, each of us, they had their sights out.
There's a guy in with us. Who's in our cage? There was a lot of talking of who's around us.
Yes.
Very true.
There is a like malnourished pale green man with a white mustache and beard, a dark blue skinned individual, and a little mushroom.
Hey, do any of you know what this place is?
Do I know what it is? Yeah, I'm afraid so. You see the pale green individual kind of like rattles awake. You look into his eyes and see that they are almost completely like cataraxed over. You're in Valkenvelv. By the looks of it, you are far from home. Welcome to the Underdark. With that, we will go ahead and end our first session.
Yo. Gang gang.
Goes hard. I love all the character drops, but not actually the character drops.
That's right. Not a lot of name taken. A lot of ass kicking, though.
Yeah, of our asses.
I think Alor got
Matter whose
tranked
ass.
like the most out of anyone.
Well, I got tranked the
Successfully
most.
tranked.
Successfully.
Yeah, you got...
Alor just woke up a lot more.
Yeah. They'd kick her and then be
Woke
like,
up.
"Ah, shit, somebody grab a trank." Step on the elf, guys. Can you grab another trank dart?
She's awake
waking
again. She's taking double the supply.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna try to do these weekly. We'll, I guess, see how it goes putting it together afterwards,
Yep.
after we're done recording them.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, thank you for listening to our first episode. Find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I guess if there's anywhere else
Yeah.
good to do, go ahead and say it in the comments.
If whatever site we put it on first has comments, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, do you guys have anything to plug? I don't know, we don't do a lot. This is currently the thing we do.
Yeah, guys, you can check
No.
me out on the D&D podcast that you are listening to right now.
Yeah, you could also reach me at the D&D podcast I'm also doing right now.
Yeah, go ahead and find me at the Dungeon Guild, Spotify. But yeah, thanks. I guess I'll see you in the next one then.
Yeah.
See you in the next one. Bye.